Hello everyone, it's Sal, Trevor Post. How you doing? And welcome to the live watch along between Belgium and Iran in the World Cup, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. We are back again, guys. You know the drill. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're new, don't forget to smash a like on the video and put your notifications on in case I go live elsewhere. Of course, guys, great to have you on board. Great to see you here, guys. Absolutely, which should be a competitive game. Finally, will we get a competitive game? Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. Last game, of course, Spain defeating Saudi Arabia easily 4-0. Could have been a lot more. The game was not competitive at all, but Spain won the game very, very well. And they have arrived at the World Cup, some may say, of course. And they look likely to go through to the next round now, obviously with the goal difference and stuff like that. Of course, guys. But yeah, looking forward to this game. Let me just go through the lineups, guys. Let's have a look at the lineups, if you don't mind. Just have a look at them. So in regards to Belgium, let's look at their team. They've got for Courtois of Real Madrid. They've got Mounier, of course, who plays for Lille now in France. We've got Ngoy, the talented centre-back, who plays for Lille as well. They've got Michele, who plays for Club Brugge in Belgium. And they've got De Kuyper, who plays for Brighton, of course, talented wing-back for Brighton. In regards to the three in the midfield, they got Ruskin. He plays for Glasgow Rangers in Scotland. They got De Bruyne, the veteran De Bruyne now, 34 years old, who plays for Napoli. They got Tillmans, who played for Aston Villa, won the Europa League. Good season for him this season. They got Salamakers, who plays for Milan, guys. And then they got the striker, the veteran again, Romelu Lukaku, former Man United. He's now Napoli player, of course. And we got Trossard, the Arsenal player, guys, absolutely. In regards to Iran, we got Bayravan, who plays for Tractor. Tractor are a team, guys, who play in Iran. So you will get a lot of the players who play in Iran and around the Middle East. You've got Hardani, who's a player who plays, again, Estegal in Iran. You've got Kanani, who plays for Persepolis in Greece. You've got Khalezadeh, who plays for Tractor as well in Iran. You've got Namati, who plays for Fulad in Iran. You've got Saifi, who plays for Sepahan, guys, in Iran as well, guys. In regards to the midfield for Iran, we've got Razalan, who plays for Estegal in Iran as well. We've got Goldas, who plays for Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia. We got Estolahi, he plays for Dubai FC, of course, in the UAE. We've got Mahabi, who plays for Rostov in Russia. And we've got up front, we've got Taremi, the legend for Iranian football, Taremi, who plays for Olympiacos in Greece. He's the legend. He's the one. If anything, he's going to be getting the goals, guys, today. So that is it. In regards to the actual group, this is how the group looks at the moment. New Zealand, of course, drew the first game along with Iran. We're all on 1 point at the moment. So everything to play for. Whoever wins this game will be in the driving seat, of course. Guys, later on, tomorrow, we will have Egypt against New Zealand. For me, tomorrow, it will be early in the morning, early hours of the morning. So we will have Egypt against New Zealand tomorrow. Now, moving to the actual, just to keep you updated with the actual third place finishes. This is how the third place is looking at the moment. We've got Sweden on top of the third place positions, Scotland, Paraguay, Belgium, Portugal, Czechia, Ecuador, and Bosnia-Herzegovina. That is the top 8 right now, guys, as we speak. So that could change quite dramatically, guys. Quite dramatically, that could change. So obviously, nothing is done yet. Obviously, a couple of more games to go, of course. But thank you, everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate everyone who's in the stream. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone is having a fabulous day so far. Big up everyone who's joined me today for this second watch along of the night, guys. The second watch along of the night. Hopefully a good game. Hopefully a competitive game as well, guys, of course. Big up, Mandem. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Let's get the lights up early doors. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much, my friend Mandem. Really, really appreciate you for that. Thank you, mate. Hope you're doing well. And hope everyone is blessed in the stream. Blessings to the community, of course. Yes. Hopefully it is a good game. Hopefully it's a game full of drama, full of goals, full of competitiveness, most importantly. And we don't just get a one-sided game. And that's what I hope, because obviously the last couple of games haven't really been as competitive as I thought they would be. Obviously, the last game, I actually thought that Saudi might put up a fight. They didn't really. Spain were on fire, to be honest with you. And as I said, Spain have now arrived at this World Cup. They are now in the World Cup now. As we know, they drew the first game against Cape Verde. They would have been very embarrassed by that Cape Verde game. Of course, they would have been. So they had to pick themselves up. They couldn't drop any more points. They do look like they're going to go through now, obviously with the goal difference as well. Whether they come third, second, or first, they're going to go through. Spain will be in the next round, the last 32. Of course, they will. And I can't see anything other than that. Can't see anything other than Spain being in the next round, of course, guys. Absolutely not. So big up everyone in the stream. Hope everyone is blessed and hope everyone's having a good evening so far, or morning, wherever you are in the world, of course. I am in the evening. It is hitting 11 o'clock where I am now. We're waiting for the kickoff of the game, of course, guys. Get your predictions in. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what your scores are going to be. Let's see how it goes. Let's see where we go from here, guys. Let's hopefully we get. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Belgium or 3-1 win to Belgium, something like that. I think Belgium will win the game today. Belgium are strong, not as strong as they have been, but I think they've got some good players. They've got some game changers in their team. So I think they will end up winning the game. Not comfortably. I think it will be a difficult game for them. I really do. But I think they'll end up winning the game, guys, over 90 minutes. Obviously, the problems surrounding Iran in regards to traveling and things like that does take its toll. It is a distraction, of course, guys. So it is difficult for them to prepare properly for this game, as we know. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, look, let's see what happens. But you know what? Football's a funny game, as I said. You never know what's going to happen in the future, of course. And, look, I was very impressed with Iran last game against guys. The last game, I was very impressed with them. Played very well in that game. I think it's not going to be as easy as people think. That's one thing I would say about it. Guys, absolutely not. Of course not. So waiting on the teams to come out, guys. Here in, of course, Los Angeles. We are today in Los Angeles. That's where we are today, of course, guys. In Los Angeles. That's where we are. Looking forward to a very, very entertaining game, guys, of course. Hope everyone's well. Guys, don't forget, smash the likes on the video, guys. Get those likes up. Need to get the algorithms moving and stuff like that. Thank you so much, everyone who smashed the like so far. Thank you so much, you absolute darlings. Thank you, guys. And we're gonna move up today, guys. We're gonna see a good game today. We're gonna see a good game. Well, at least I hope we are. At least, guys, for the second game. Final game for me. I will be back tomorrow morning though, doing the New Zealand game against Egypt. I will be back for that, guys. So it is the final game for me for tonight. I will not be doing. What's the game tonight? Actually, I don't even know the game tonight. What is it tonight? Let me have a look. So the game tonight is, for me, it's tonight. It's Uruguay against Cape Verde. So I expect, I may be wrong because Cape Verde surprised us before. I expect Uruguay to win that game. I will be back for the New Zealand against Egypt game tomorrow morning, guys. So, join me for that live, of course. But tonight, we're concentrating on Iran against Belgium. Let's hope. Belgium, of course, what's happened to them? I actually think, I said it earlier on, I said about Belgium, I felt like Belgium need to move on from a lot of players. I'm talking about De Bruyne, I'm talking about Meunier, I'm talking about Courtois, I'm talking about Lukaku, I'm talking about, these players in their team, Tielemans, these players in their team, I think it's about time that they moved on from that generation, if you know what I mean. They have got a lot of good young players in this. It's a magnificent stadium here in Los Angeles, of course. I think the best stadium in the competition is this stadium here in Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Stadium. I think it is the best stadium in the competition, in my opinion, definitely. And I think it should host the final. It has more right to host the final than the MetLife Stadium has, doesn't it? In my opinion, definitely. It has more right to host the final than the MetLife, 100%. Big up, Mandem, by the way. Big up. National anthems are going on at the moment. Guys, Trossard is there, of course. Let's go. Look, you know what? At the end of the day, what I would say about Iran have got nothing to lose. Go out there, play the game, and that's what you do. You play the game and you never know what can happen. I personally think, I don't know whether it's a hot take, to be honest with you. I personally think that this Belgium team aren't as good as some people make them out to be. I've said this for many years. I don't think they're as good. I know they got a couple of very good players, but I don't think they're as good as they are making out to be. Big up, Bobby, you legend. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. Will be an interesting game. Big up Ephraim. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Let's hope it's an interesting game. One thing I want is just competitive game. A competitive game that's not going to be an absolute walkover like the last game was. I mean, it's almost like they didn't try it the last game. You know what I mean? Saudi Arabia. It was always too easy. Do you know what I mean? For Spain. And I don't want that because at the end of the day, you know, you want to watch football and you want to watch a good game. I do think that Iran will pose a threat to Belgium. Absolutely will. They did draw, obviously, their opening game to New Zealand, of course. So obviously, I actually felt they played pretty well in that game, but they should have really beaten New Zealand, isn't it? So this is obviously a different level when you're playing against the likes of Belgium and stuff like that. New Zealand are the lowest, by the way, the lowest ranked team in the tournament. They're the lowest. They're actually the lowest. They're below most teams. I'm surprised by that, to be honest with you, when you think about the teams that are in the tournament. But New Zealand are the lowest ranked team in the tournament at the moment. Belgium will be kicking themselves if they do not qualify for this group. It's one of the easier groups. I mean, theoretically, it's one of the easier groups. And remember when England played Iran the last World Cup in 2022, England hit 6 in that game. Of course, wasn't it 6-2 or something like that was the score? It was England who hit 6 in that game, guys. So, yeah. I am expecting a win for Belgium, and I'm going to go for 3-1 in this game. I'm going to go for 3-1. Let me know what your scores are going to be. Let me know how you're feeling about the game, guys. Let me know. Let me know how you feel if you think that is going to be. What the score is going to be, of course. 3-1 for me, but it won't be an easy 3-1. I think it will be a competitive 3-1. It's not going to be a 3-1, 3-1. Do you know what I mean? 3-0 after half an hour and stuff like that, and then the game is dead. It will be a 3-1, competitive 3-1, of course, guys. Waiting for the game to start. Just waiting for the kickoff, of course. Second game of the day for me. Third game altogether in regards to the tournament of today. Look at it. Let's hope we get this game underway. It's a late one for me. Again, a late one. So, are you impressed with Belgium so far? Not at all. No, I've never been really impressed with Belgium, in my opinion. I think Belgium are one of the most overhyped teams on the history of international football. I've said this for a long time, guys. It's not trying to be diss them or trying to be disrespectful. I actually think that they are the most overhyped team in international football history, Belgium. They were top of the FIFA rankings for many, many years. God on his way. I do not know why. I never was impressed with them. I remember them getting knocked out by Wales in the European Championships and things like that. I've never looked at them and thought, wow, what a team. You know what I mean? What a team. No, you know what I mean? They've got a bunch of good players. They've got a few good players, some exceptional players. But other than that, I don't think they're as good as they think they are. Absolutely not. I do think they need to move on. I do. Absolutely. The attendance in this stadium is 70,000. Actually, Old Trafford is bigger. Surprisingly, it looks huge, this stadium in Los Angeles, of course. It does look huge, and it does look amazing. Bigger than it looks. It looked bigger than 70,000. Definitely, it looks absolutely. Afternoon, my brother Marcus. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Nice early night. Isn't it early night? Is there such a thing? Nice night, of course. Big up. Good evening. Where I am, anyway. It is hitting 11 o'clock. We're ready for the kickoff of this game, guys. And after this game, wake up early, a few hours. Wake up early. New Zealand against Egypt, as you do, of course, guys. Absolutely. Yeah. So 3 p.m. over here. It's all right for you, mate. It's all right. It's not too bad. 11 is not too bad, to be honest with you. 11's all right. Next season, when I'm watching Man United as well, it's going to be late. Obviously, English time goes backwards in the winter. So this time, where I am, the team time doesn't move. So it's going to be 4 hours. You know what I mean? And when United in the Champions League kick off at 8 o'clock, midnight. Be midnight. Absolutely. We're ready, guys. We're ready for the game. We're ready for the game to kick off. Finally, guys. We're ready for all the shenanigans are over. It's ready. We're ready to go. Let's get this underway. Let's get this game underway. Let's get this game flowing, of course. Absolutely. Let's get the game flowing. Let's get the game underway. Too much wasting time. The game is 11 o'clock now. Let's see what we can do. Taremi, who is the legend of Iranian football, of course. You may know him. Plays for Olympiacos. Guys, so Let's go. Must be such a surreal experience, though. It must be such a for Iran, obviously, with everything that's going on politically as well. It must be very difficult. A very strange experience. I would have thought. You know what I mean? Absolutely, very strange experience. You know, to be there for this World Cup. Absolutely, obviously. Kickoff is underway, guys. We're underway. Belgium against Iran. Here we go. Let's go. 2-1 says Ephraim. Oh boy, I feel bad for the way Iran's team has been caught up in this political mess. Yeah, well, you know, it's very difficult for them. As soon as they finish the game, they have to fly off. You know, they don't even get a chance to recover. Nothing, no hotel, nothing. It's just straight away afterwards, go home. Basically, that's what it is. It's very unwelcoming. It's not good. Obviously, there was a little bit of a bitter taste there, of course, because they would have felt that they haven't been given a fair crack of the whip. They felt that they haven't been given an opportunity to prepare properly for these games. You know what I mean? But they drew the first game against New Zealand. It wasn't a bad result. Wasn't the best result. Of course, New Zealand are the lowest ranked team in the tournament. But yeah, look, Belgium will represent a different, sterner test, of course, and a different test. If they can get a result in this game, then you know what? Boy, you know what I mean? There you go. You're right. Big up United Road. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Happy days. Good to see you. Big up my bro from United Road. Yeah, look, so it's a long ball from Iran here, aiming at Taremi. Taremi, of course, is their legend. Let me tell you that. He's a 33-year-old Olympiacos star. He's been around the block. He's scored a lot of goals in his career. And yeah, he is the main man in the Iran national team. He's the main man there. This stadium is beautiful, I would say. No, I would actually say that. The stadium is beautiful, very nice. This Los Angeles stadium, and yeah, surprisingly, it does look a little bit more than 70,000. If I'm being honest, it does look a lot more than 70,000. Corner to Belgium here. Early on, it's a corner to Belgium. Yeah, Iran just need to be calm. They need to be composed. Unlike Saudi Arabia last game, that was just atrocious, guys. It was atrocious. It was ridiculous, man. The way they defended in the opening 20 minutes was it was 3-0 after 22 minutes, guys. You know what I mean? You know, if like at the end of the day, when it's 3-0 after 22 minutes, what do you think? What do you do? Like, you think, well, the game's over now, isn't it? You know what I mean? All that for nothing. You know what I mean? And that's what they do. Do you know what I mean? It's madness. Anyway, it's a corner for Belgium, guys. Let's see how they can defend this corner. Iran. Of course, physicality will be a thing as well. A cross comes in. Good cross. Well cleared away. Back out here to De Bruyne. De Bruyne will get the cross in. It's going to be, as another corner, a little bit of chaos there in the Iranian defense. They're claiming a foul on the goalkeeper, Lukaku. They're claiming a foul on the goalkeeper. Lots of people running towards the goalkeeper there. Yeah, Iran just... let me have a look. Well, yeah, it looked a little bit of a dangerous challenge there by Lukaku, but that's what Lukaku does, isn't it? Yeah, he got his studs in there. That wasn't very nice. That was a dangerous challenge. That was a dangerous... I actually think that's a red card. He gave him a yellow card. I actually think that's a red card. Studs up, guys. Studs up. I actually think that's a red card, to be honest with you. I don't think you can do things like that, man. Jeez. That should go to VAR because you can't put your studs up. You know, if that's on the pitch, for example, right? That's on the middle of the pitch. That would be a red, wouldn't it? It'd be a red. Belgian golden generation is misused by Roberto Martinez. Yeah, Roberto Martinez wasted the golden generation, of course. They got to one semi-final in 2018. Other than that, not very impressive. Roberto Martinez is an overrated manager. He reminds me a little bit of Gattuso. Gattuso has a 43 win percentage, 43% win percentage, and somehow he just gets these jobs. He just gets the jobs. I don't know how he manages to get these jobs, but he gets these jobs somehow. Do you know what I mean? And now he's got the Portugal job. I don't think he should have the Portugal job. This is why I said all the criticism towards Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a little bit too much. I think a lot of pressure needs to go on that manager. I really do. I think the pressure needs to go on that manager. The goalkeeper's injured here. The goalkeeper's not looking in a good way. He has been studied in the face by Lukaku. Nobody wants to be that studied in the face by Lukaku, do they? Nobody wants to be studied in the face of Lukaku. He's a big fella, isn't he? He's a big fella, Romelu Lukaku, definitely. Yeah, look, I'm a bit disappointed we're not going to see Sally Lamans, the best goalkeeper in the world, in my opinion. Big up, Christian. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. So even in Sal, out of 10, if we get Chouamini, Fernandez, and Somerville, how would you rate us so far? So far, that would be good. That'd be like if we got Chouamini and Fernandez and Somerville right now. If it ended now, of if we still got time, you know, because if we got them, we still need a couple of fullbacks. You know what I mean? In there. If it ended with that, so far, if we got those players so far, it would be a 7, 8 or 10, definitely 8 or 10, definitely. But if it ends with that, then it will go down to a 5. You know what I mean? Because we still need fullbacks, we still need a backup striker. You know, we need a goalkeeper backup. You know, and stuff like that. So, if we get those players in the door now, Christian, then I would say an 8. Yeah, so far, yeah. Edison, Chouamini, Fernandez, and Somerville. Yeah, so I'll take that. 100%. I'm not sure about Somerville though, Christian, but he's a good player. But yeah, I would take that definitely. I would, Christian. Yeah, I'll take 8 out of 10. But if it, as I said, if it ends like that, and you know, there's nothing after that, then obviously it's bad. It's 5 out of 10, definitely. You know what I mean? That's what I would say about that. Yeah. But big up, Christian. Good question. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of. Obviously, we got to get those players, isn't it? Obviously, there's a lot of negativity going around at the moment in regards to Fernandez, and you know, Chouamini's still available. Look, there is a little bit of news circulating about Real Madrid, which I'm going to speak about Real Madrid and Valverde, Chouamini, and Camavinga. Real Madrid have put up Camavinga and Chouamini up for sale. That's what I'm hearing, right? And Valverde is going to stay. Whatever people think about that, that's how it looks right now. That Valverde will be the one staying at the Bernabeu. Whatever people make of that, whatever I say about that is that what they got to do is they got to capitalize now and get one of those players in the door. Absolutely, try and capitalize on the situation. Definitely, guys. Here come Belgium. Belgium, as you expect, would dominate in the opening stages in this game. They're on the left-hand side here, guys. Here's Trossard. Trossard taking on his man. Here we go. Belgium got it in the box. Well defended. Taremi. One back here by Belgium again. Another tackle. Well won back by Iran. Iran are a strong team. They are strong. They don't give up. But here come Belgium, though. Belgium on the attack. Dangerous position. Shot over the bar. Over the bar there. Not the best shot from De Bruyne that he'll ever take in his life. But, yeah. A little bit of bite there. A little bit of aggression there. That's what we want to see in there. A little bit of aggression. A little bit of fight going on in this game. Definitely 100%. Yeah. Big start from this game. Only 7 minutes gone, guys. Only 7 minutes gone. It's 0-0 between Iran and Belgium in this World Cup game, guys. Group G. It's an interesting game here. An interesting game. Historical game, guys. It is a historical game. We have to. It reminds me of. It does remind me of the 1998 World Cup. You remember when USA faced Iran in the 1998 World Cup at the Stade Goland, of course. If you remember that, yeah, it was a good time. Good. That was, for me, the 1998 World Cup was my favorite World Cup. It was my favorite World Cup. That was the 1998 World Cup. It was. I loved it. I really did. It was great. Yeah. Oh, Paul from Trossard there. Hello, Raj. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up, my friend. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining me again, my friend, for the second game. Big up yourself. Still 0-0 between Iran and Belgium in this group. Yeah. One thing I would say about Iran and stuff, you can, in regards to a sporting level, you can use adversity to your advantage. You can, you know, try and use it to your advantage. Try and, like, you know, us against the world sort of thing. You know what I mean? And that's what I would say to Iran if I was the Iran. Here come Belgium though. Belgium are dominating so far the opening stages. Chance almost 1-0. Almost 1-0. Great save, double save for the goalkeeper. It should have been 1-0. Kevin De Bruyne with the opportunity. It should have been 1-0 to Belgium. It should have been 1-0 to Belgium. It's not. It's still 0-0. Two opportunities there from Kevin De Bruyne. And yeah, two opportunities there. Should be 1-0, to be honest. Should be 1-0. I do expect Belgium to have a lot of opportunities this game. I do expect them to you know, come close a few times. Well, I did say 3-1, you know. I did say 3-1 to Belgium. So, why you think fans are not patient with players nowadays? I don't know, mate. In general, in life, in general, people are not patient people anymore. There's no patience these days in anything, management, players, anything. You know, we live in a generation where people want things now. You know what I mean? You know, we live in that generation where, you know, you don't have to work that hard to you know, at the end of the day, you know, to have a platform and things like that. So everyone wants everything quickly. They don't want to wait. They don't want to wait. And that's where the problem is, isn't it? Lukaku here. Lukaku's in the box. Can't he shoot straight at the player? He shoots straight at the player. Lukaku, of course, the veteran, used to play for Man United. Of course, a couple of players in this team. It was a good block there. Looking forward to seeing Fernandes Pardo in the team, guys, today. Because Fernandes Pardo, of course, was linked to Manchester United a few weeks ago. Haven't heard much about him. I believe he is on the bench, if I'm not wrong. Yes, he's the number 26, Fernandes Pardo. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him play, of course. Good player, definitely a good player. Yeah, looking forward to seeing him play. Guys, we are on now. Literally, we are on about the, where are we? We're 10 minutes gone, guys. 0-0 between Iran and Belgium. Iran have not got into the game yet. They have got backs to the wall so far. But you know what? The thing is, whilst it's 0-0, you never know. You know, you get a goal and then everything, you know, anything can happen at the end of the day, isn't it? Belgium here, again, on the attack. Belgium are pressing high here. Guys, pressing very, very high. They've got the ball on the wing, mainly on the right wing, of course, with Saelmakers. Saelmakers, obviously a very good player. Munier as well as the fullback. Here's Saelmakers. He crosses the ball here. A little bit of confusion in the box. Cleared away by Iran again. Namati cleared it away. No, but here come Iran. Iran can counter. Iran are looking to counter. But the thing is, they need outlets on the wings. I don't see many outlets on the wing at the moment. It's just all about... It's all scruffy at the moment. It's not composed when you're going forward. It's not composed at the moment. It's all a little bit scruffy. But here come Iran. They just need to keep that ball, hug the ball a little bit. And that's what they need to do. Just pass the ball around, get a touch on the ball. And yeah, because this is the longest period of time they've had the ball, to be honest with you. Absolutely. Long ball from the goalkeeper. Poor kick from the goalkeeper. He's put his team under pressure straight away. De Bruyne, Lukaku, he put his team under pressure straight away. It was a poor kick from the Iranian goalkeeper. Cross comes in from De Bruyne, cleared away from the goalkeeper, from the defense again. Rear guard action from Iran. Iran keeping the ball now. Yeah, that's what they need to do. I mean, the goalkeeper was an awful kick and went straight to the opposition. That's the last thing they needed, isn't it? Last thing they needed. Ephraim, Belgium are in safe hands in a goalkeeper situation. Yeah, they got a goalkeeper for the next 10 years, haven't it? Senny Le Mans, haven't they? I'm impressed with Belgium and their ability to produce good players. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Sal, Bergville wants out. How much will you pay for him? His contract ends in 2030. Well, you mean the Tottenham Bergville, Christian? I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a bit skeptical about him. A good player, but I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him in the Premier League to say that, you know, we should pay this money and this money. But if we can get him for a cheap price, I wouldn't say no. He's a good player. He was a good player. He made the wrong choice in going to Tottenham, definitely. You know, I mean, he should have went to Man United, absolutely. Belgium will probably be dominating. Yeah, they will be, Raja. Expect that. You know, at the end of the day, it's not just about Iran, right? It's about the situation as well that they have to do. They have to come here on the day, leave on the day. It's very difficult to prepare for a massive game in the World Cup with that sort of situation going on. Oh, a good save from Courtois. It was a chance for Iran. Iran were the ones, the best chance of the game. Well, goodness me, for them so far. It was a great save for Courtois there. A magnificent save. I thought it was going in the corner, even when just needed a little bit more power, and that would have been a goal. And a great save from Courtois there. It would have been 1-0 to Iran there. Good play from Iran. Well played. Good play. And they got a corner. They got a corner here. That was a little bit of good play there for Iran. Absolutely. Number 23 is going to be taking the corner here. Cross comes in. Header wide. Yeah, that's what they need to do. They need to keep themselves, like, you know, on an attacking front as well. Remind Belgium that they can attack too, and they are looking for a goal. That's what they need to do. They need to remind Belgium of that, not just capitulate like Saudi Arabia did in the last game. They need to remind them that who they're still here. Damn, Courtois, a crazy good block. It was a good save, Raj. Absolutely a magnificent save. That's a good sign of the game that Iran are looking to score as well, because you know what, this World Cup, you only get one opportunity, guys. You've got to go out there and you've got to grasp an opportunity and revel in that opportunity and try and take your opportunity. Definitely, 100%. Yeah, definitely. It's an offside flag here from Iran. It looked a little bit close, to be honest with you, guys. Here come Belgium, though. Belgium have had a reminder that Iran are in this game, and they're looking on the prowl if they get an opportunity. Lukaku on the right hand side, ex-Manchester United player as well. Here's the right winger, guys. Cleared away again from then. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Saelmakers, of course, on the right wing. He does get in the game a lot. Saelmakers, who plays for Milan, of course, very good player. See him on the wing a lot, on the right wing, causing all sorts of problems. In my very good player. Yeah. Big up the legends in the house, guys. Don't forget, smash a like on the video if you can do that, guys. The fact of the matter is, it is 0-0 with 16 minutes to go. Gone. 16 minutes gone. It's 0-0. And here come Belgium on the attack. Belgium look very quick on those wings today. They look very quick. They have to be quicker than they have been. I thought they were very lethargic last game. Very, very lethargic. We're not impressed with them at all, to be honest with you. Here come Belgium, though. They're continuously attacking here. De Bruyne slips. De Bruyne slips. This could be an opportunity for Iran to attack. Trossard did well to win back the ball. He tracked back very well, Trossard. Good play from Trossard. Trossard's having a good game, to be honest with you. A lot of the stuff is coming down his wing. Here comes Belgium, straight to the goalkeeper. Straight to the goalkeeper. Lukaku was looking for that one. Didn't quite reach him. It was a good ball from Rassan, guys. It was a good ball from him. And not quite the right ball, though, for Romelu Lukaku, of course. Not quite the right ball. Yeah, it's a short goalkeeper in comparison. The Iranian goalkeeper is quite short in comparison to other goalkeepers. His name's Byron Vand. Byron Vand, of course. He plays for Traktar in Iran, which is the main team in Iran, guys, just to let you know, guys. And yeah, he's quite, I do find him he's a little bit short for a goalkeeper, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Big up everyone, guys. Don't forget, smash those like buttons, guys, when you're in the house, please. Absolute legends. Thank you. Absolute diamonds. Building up from the back here. It's a lovely stadium, a lovely pitch. I really do like it. It's one of my sort of stadiums. Absolute beautiful stadium. I think they've held WrestleMania here, haven't they? Wasn't it WrestleMania or something was held here? A couple of things and that. Some big events have been held in this stadium. A beautiful stadium. No doubt about it. Absolutely. Yeah, only LA would do stadiums like this, man. Really nice. Should be hosting the World Cup final, like I said. MetLife Stadium, I'm not too sure why that's hosting the World Cup final. I don't know, but it is. Yeah, but this one definitely should have been the World Cup. Here come Belgium. Belgium on the left-hand side. Chance here. Now, it cuts in, shoots, well blocked again. Great defensive work from Iran again. Iran, of course, looking to impress here. 1-2 there. Great cross. And the keeper, well held from the keeper. I said he's short, but he can bloody jump and catch a ball. Definitely. Great catch from the keeper there. Absolutely brilliant catch. Yeah, great catch. There you go. They're looking long all the time. As soon as they get that ball, they're looking for Taremi. That's what they're looking for. As soon as they get that ball, they're looking for Taremi. Guys. Yeah. Here we go. Again, going down the right-hand side with Munier. Obviously, Tikaipa is on the left-hand side, the Brighton and Hove Albion player. I haven't seen much of him so far. Here's Belgium. Chance. Well blocked again. Well blocked again. They need to, what Iran, if I was Iran, I would try and press a little bit higher to try and nullify that little spaces there, because what Belgium are trying to do, they're trying to find an eye over needle sort of pass in that little area right there. You know what I mean? They need to try and press a little bit and prevent them from getting in those spaces, because eventually one will fall. Here come Belgium. Good tackle, good sliding tackle there from the defender for Iran, but he's lost the ball. It's very, very scrappy at the moment, I would say. Munir. It's very, very scrappy. Yeah, just stay composed. Iran need to stay composed. They're giving away the ball straight away. They just need, it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper just needs to calm everyone down in that Iranian defense. Obviously, this is a massive game in the World Cup, and of course, nerves will be jangling. Of course, especially in a game like this. You know what I mean? Iran are on 1 point. Let's not forget they're on 1 point. Belgium are also on 1 point. So, yeah, it's all to play for, really, isn't it, guys? Absolutely. Still 0-0 though. 20 minutes gone in the game. 20 minutes gone in the game. Still 0-0. Mandem, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Trossard has been cooking that right back. They need to keep an eye on that. Yeah, he's been their best player so far, Mandem. Surprisingly, he's got his hair dyed and everything. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting cooked by Trossard, you've definitely got a problem. Definitely. So I think they do need to have a look at that. Maybe need to double up on him. Maybe they should double up on him because they are looking at that side quite a lot. The Trossard side, he is probably the statistically the best player on the pitch at the moment. Trossard, here he is. Here comes. No, that's not Trossard, but here is Trossard. De Bruyne. Cross comes in. Lukaku, well cleared by Iran there. It's gonna be difficult for them to carry on like that. Saelmakers passes it infield there. We're on the right-hand side. Little ball there. That was a nice little cheeky ball. Sal, who is your choice for left back? Who is your choice for left back position? I would love Lewis Hall at Man United. I would love that. That would be great. Balde is another one I wouldn't mind at the football club. There's a couple there that I wouldn't mind. But here come Belgium. Chance, good save for the keeper. It was a great strike. It was a very good strike there from Tillmans. You know, Tillmans is good at shooting the ball. It was a good strike, but a good save. The keeper remained alert there, very alert. Good goalkeeping, good reflexes there. 100% good reflexes because he had to be. That would have been going in right in the corner. Mandem, international football is very different. Having Courtois and goal and Lemans on the bench. Lemans is the third choice goalkeeper. I don't understand it. You know, the one thing why, like I said earlier, I think the one thing why Belgium won't succeed is because I feel like this Belgium team, they're thinking too much on the past. Courtois, Munir, De Bruyne, Lukaku, Tillmans, they're all players that have played many tournaments, and I think they need to move on a little bit. Do you know what I mean? I know that Courtois is fantastic, world class. You know, don't get me wrong, but I think they need to move on. I really do. I think they need to move on from these goalkeepers and stuff like that. Definitely. 22 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0 between Iran and Belgium in this group G clash, guys. Absolutely. Don't forget, tomorrow I will be live for the New Zealand against Egypt game tomorrow morning. Don't forget to join me for that one. Should be a cracking game. Different game. Good thing about the World Cup, George Weah is in the crowd. What a player he was. What a player George Weah was. Good to see George Weah there. Yeah. Obviously, he played an AC Milan legend, ended up playing for Chelsea as well. Had one of the best goals ever, didn't he? Guys, absolutely. Became president, didn't he? Became president of Libya, something like that. You know what I mean? Unbelievable character, definitely. An unbelievable character, unbelievable person. Here come Iran, though. Iran looking for a handball there. Is a handball for Iran in a dangerous position here. And Iran have a free kick. They have a free kick. They are going for it. There you go. They're saying yellow card. They're claiming a yellow card anyway. But Iran have a free kick in quite a tasty position here, guys. They have a free kick. Maybe this is what they got to rely on, the set pieces. If they want to get a goal, they're going to have to rely on those set pieces, definitely, I think. Do they have someone who could take the free kicks? Is it Taremi who's going to be taking the free kicks? Do they have someone who can take the free kicks? Let's see. This is a dangerous position. This is a dangerous position, guys. I'm looking at this. How are they going to take this? It's dead. It's kind of dead center, more on the left, but it's kind of dead center here. If this goes in the top corner, there'll be absolute euphoria. There'll be limbs, guys. Absolutely. If this goes into the top corner, definitely. It looks like who's going to take the free kick? It looks like the number 3 is going to be taking the free kick. The number 3 is Saifi. He's the captain. The captain is Saifi. He looks like he's going to be taking the free kick here, but there are a couple standing over it. There is also the number 23, Razayan, he's looking over it as well. He's the right winger for Iran. But it's Saifi. He passes it well. Chance. Go! What? Iran have scored. Taremi has scored. There you go, guys. What a free kick. What a free kick that was. What a free kick. Oh, my goodness me. Belgium are 1-0 down to Iran. I cannot believe it. What a free kick. Unbelievable free kick there. Goal for Iran. There you go, guys. That's what I'm talking about, football. Iran have scored a goal. They are 1-0. What a goal. That was a great free kick. Is it offside? Is he offside? Trump's crying. They scored. Was he offside, though? It's a great finish there. I told you about Taremi, didn't I? You know, that guy might be offside, yeah. Don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin the moment. We don't want an offside, do we? Absolutely not. Let me have a look. Let me see what's saying. Let me have a look at the goal. It's Mehdi Taremi with a goal. They're legend, of course, guys. Mehdi Taremi, a great goal, a fabulous goal. Really, really. That is, listen, guys. That taught us a few things there. That's how you take a free kick. That's how you take a free kick. Absolutely. Goal for Iran. 1-0 to Iran, guys. What a pass. Very tight, but it's onside, I think. I think it might be onside. Is that where the new offside rule comes into place? I don't know if they're doing it yet, Marcus. I don't think they're going to do the offside thing yet. I think that comes in next season. Not now. Not for the tournament. It should do. You know what I mean? It might be offside, though. It could be offside. It could be. It was very tight. It was very tight. It was a fantastic idea. Saifi, the captain, with a good pass. Pick up, my friend. Goal. Is it a goal? No goal. Offside. Damn it. Damn it. We thought we got excited there. It's no offside. Oh, they're party poopers, guys. Party poopers. No goal. Absolutely. No goal. Madness. Madness. Big up, Rob. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Mark, the legend. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Afternoon, sound of community. How are you, my friend? Good to see you, man. Let's go, Iran. Absolutely. Big up your bro. Big up, my bro. Hope you're doing well. So close, man. They need to put that rule in now, don't they? That was it. They need clear daylight between the offside. That's what I've said that for years. You know, it's going to be difficult for the defenders, though. But I have said that for years. But goodness me, after all that celebrating, here's Lukaku. After all that celebrating and everything, they take it back. It's taking the fun out of football, man. Take the fun out of football. You know what I mean? Here we go. You know what I mean? Or taking the bloody fun out of it. Sadly, but it is still 0-0 in this game, guys. It is still 0-0. Sailmakers. Little back heel there. Munier. Here's obviously Belgium back to the attack. Belgium, because I mean, this is what Iran need to do. Iran need to, you know, be clever, be smart. You know what I mean? Keep it going. You know what I mean? Remind me of the Netherlands game versus Argentina, the game last World Cup. You mean where Argentina scammed that game? That was the biggest corruption I've ever seen in my life, that game. I mean, that's when I knew they want Messi to win the World Cup. That's when I knew they're going to push Messi to win the World Cup after that game. I mean, how you can handball it like that, do you know what I mean? And just get away with it like that, do you know what I mean? How you can do that. Unbelievable. Lost hope in the World Cup after that. Big up Creeping Death. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. I understand VR, but I do miss the offsides and dodgy goals. There always will be a chance for some bullshit go your way. You know, one thing I would say, Creeping Death, you make a good point. But the thing is, right, I think you can always call a goal for not being a goal. You can always find something. That's the thing. I've always believed it should be clear and obvious. That's what apart from over the line, right? Apart from that, that's done with electronics and technology. But apart from the goal over the line, I think offsides and things like that, it has to be clear and obvious. Having a toe. Look, so basically, what they're trying to say in the offside rule is that you get discriminated if you have a big foot. You know what I mean? So if you have a size 10 as opposed to a size 5, right? You could be offside. So you get discriminated for having big feet. So it's a big feet discrimination going on in football, guys. That needs to be addressed. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, look, you could be bigger, you could be have bigger shoulders, you could be more broad, and you might be offside by an inch. How's that fair? It needs to be clear and obvious, a daylight between the two players offside, like that. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know if they listened, but they would. I think it will be a lot different next season, definitely. Do you know what I mean? I think it will be a lot different, 100%. Absolutely. Big everyone's joined me today. Don't forget to smash those likes on the video, guys. If you can do that for me, that'd be absolutely splendid. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you all, of course. Big up Creeping Death. You can't. I mean, how do you decide what's offside? Because at the end of the day, my boots might be big. I might have a big foot, and might be. It sounds funny, innit? But it's true. Like I'm being discriminated against because I got my feet a little bit bigger than his. You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. I've always questioned the offside thing anyway, but now with the VAR, it does double question it. I just think like what should be is this clear and obvious. Free kicks, red cards, everything clear. If you have to look at it for about 1 minute, it's not clear. It's not obvious. That's it. You know what I mean? And that goes with handballs as well. You know, the problem I have with handballs is the fact that many players now are aiming at the hand and they're hitting the hand and they're giving handball for anything. You know what I mean? That's the problem I'm having with it. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, honest to God, football's a great game. You know what I mean? But it's got so many flaws, hasn't it? It's got so many flaws. Yeah. Which needs addressing, which needs to be fixed, of course. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. Yeah. Pick up everyone and all and one and all, of course. Pick up everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. And don't forget to join me tomorrow morning. I don't know if you're going to be up, guys, but 4 a.m. I'm going to be up for the New Zealand against Egypt game. Guys, I hope you can join me for that. It'd be absolutely fantastic to see you there. I'm looking at the fixtures right now. Let me have a look. Obviously, I'm doing as many games as I can possibly do. Obviously, some of the games are just unattainable. For example, we've got the Uruguay against Curacao game, Cape Verde game later on, which is 2 a.m. in my time, so it's not going to happen. Yeah, tomorrow we've got New Zealand against Egypt, and we got Argentina against Austria. I'm looking forward to the Argentina-Austria game. I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a good game. We have to check Donald Trump about offside. Yeah, he's probably in the VAR room. He's probably in the VAR room. Someone needs to do a meme there. Do you know what I mean? Definitely. Someone needs to do a meme there. I better not do it. I'm in the. someone's got to do the AI. Someone's got to work that AI. I'm giving you guys some ideas. Someone's got to do that AI business. Guess who's in the VAR room? Oh my goodness me! There you go. Oh God, I got to do it. You know, I got to do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help myself. Let me see if I can do it quickly. That would be hilarious, isn't it? Right. Creeping Death. Do Iran have fans in the stadium? Yes, but they're probably fans from America. There is a lot of Iranians in America. They're probably fans from America, but they're not actually. We got everyone. Obviously, as expected, Belgium dominating the game, of course, as expected. Richard, we haven't seen the offside yet. They haven't showed us, have they, Rich? Isn't that a coincidence? Don't you think that's a little bit dodgy? Because they usually show the lines, don't they, Rich? Don't you think that's dodgy? That is a little bit dodgy. Very strange. It is, Rob. It is very strange. Oh, they're showing it now. They're showing it now. Wow, that's close, man. That's onside. I'm sorry, guys. That's onside. You can't score with your elbow. That's onside, man. Did you see it? You can't score with your elbow. That is onside. That's way onside, man. Not way, but you know what I mean? That is onside. I can't believe that. That is onside. I'm sorry, guys. That is onside. Chance for Lukaku. That was onside, mate. I'm sorry, but that was quite blatantly onside. Honest to God, it's been fabricated. Definitely, that was onside. I'm sorry, guys, but this might happen. Guys, you never know. This might happen. He might demand that Iran get out of this tournament quick. He might demand it. You never know. You know what I mean? As you know, what's going on politically and stuff like that, what's been said politically over this last 24 hours as well. Nasty things have been said again. No. Free kick here is for Belgium. Guys, De Bruyne has the one who's been fouled. De Bruyne is the one who's been fouled. Free kick here. Guys, thank you everyone who's joined me today. Don't forget to smash that like, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you all, of course, every single day. Thank you, guys. How long we got? We got about 10 minutes, but obviously there was going to be a bit of injury time, obviously, because of the VAR and stuff like that. So there will be quite a bit of extended injury time, of course. We've got about 8 minutes plus the injury time, of course, extended with that VAR decision, of course, guys. So yeah, here come Belgium on the left hand side. Belgium obviously can't unlock the screw. They can't unlock the door, can they? They can't do it. They can't unlock the door at the moment. They're trying. It's not working out for them at the moment. Yeah, that offside was, guys, come on, man. Let's be real here. That was not offside. I think that, I honestly think that was onside. I'm being honest, guys. I actually think that was onside. I don't think you can give offside like that. Definitely not. Can't give offsides for that. No. I actually think that was on. I think that was onside. But Belgium have got a free kick here, about 30 yards out. De Bruyne standing over the free kick. Guy, you know what? De Bruyne is the danger man when it comes to free kicks and stuff like that, as we know. He is the danger man. Still 0-0. Good performance from Arando, at the moment. Limiting Belgium to a few chances, of course. De Bruyne standing over the ball. The number 7, the legend for Belgian football, the Man City legend, should we say. Guys, standing over the ball. Free kick comes over, headed away there. Well, headed away by Iran. Here, Belgium. No, throw in to Belgium. Throw to Belgium. Here they go, going forward. Getting the likes up, guys. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes. Can we get to 50 likes before the end of the show? It's hard on the watch-alongs, isn't it? It's hard on the watch-alongs, but we try. Lots of people come in and leave and stuff like that, of course. But here come Belgium. Good little side pass, and it's going to be a throw-in to Belgium, guys. Belgium not happy for some reason. There is a foul here on the captain, Saifi. There's a foul. Yeah, that is a foul. He barged him in the back, didn't he? That looks a foul all day long, but it's not a foul there. It's a throw into Belgium. I thought that was a foul all day long. I thought that was a very sinister tackle there. Very, very sinister tackle. Throw in for Belgium anyway. He's going to take it long. He's going to take it long. No. What's going on? Mounier playing around here. Mounier's playing around here. He's not happy. He's taking too long, isn't it? That's the new rule. You only have 5 seconds to take the throw in. You only have 5 seconds. So once you get that 5 seconds, you have to give away the throw in. There you go. Is that a good rule or is that a bad rule, guys? So the 5-second rule in the throw-ins. Like, so if you take more longer than 5 seconds on the throw-in, it goes to the opposition. There's a lot of new rules coming in. Are they going to stick for the Premier League, do you think? Are they going to stick? Are those rules going to stick for the Premier League? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. We've got now 5 minutes plus injury time of the game, of this half. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I would like Iran need to score, because if Iran score, I can actually see, I can see Belgium scoring. This is the thing, you know, especially like late in the second half and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I would like Iran to try and get a goal, because I think it's important. You know what I mean? Sal, how you see the game so far? Expected. What I expected, domination from Belgium, but strong, resilient defending from Iran. And that's what I expected, definitely. I do expect Iran to have 1 or 2 more chances in the game, and maybe they can nick a goal. Maybe I do expect that. But you know what I mean? That's a great challenge there from Saifi. What a left back this guy is. Can Man United look at this left back, guys? What are the odds in that? I mean, great tackle. Great tackle from that left back. Absolutely. We need to look at him, guys. We need to do our scouting. We need to get our scouting. It's Los Angeles. Like, you know, there needs to be scouts there. There needs to be scouts there. We got everyone, guys. Offside. Free kick to Belgium. Handball. It's a handball. They'd be happy to bring this, to get this to halftime. If Iran could get this to halftime, they'd be delighted. But here they come. A great chance. Good defending again from Iran. Great defending from Iran again. They're going to have to be careful, because I know it sounds a little bit tongue-in-cheek. I know it sounds like a joke, but politically, this game is like, you know, let's not pretend, guys, that certain political figures will be hoping that Iran lose this game, you know, and this is something, a reality that we have to understand. You know what I mean? That it's them against the world, probably, because I'm looking at some of those decisions. I'm looking at some of the free kicks. I'm looking at some of the handballs. You know what I mean? It's a bit weird. Mandem, there's a West Ham aggregator that's been milking the Mateus Fernandes Leeds United recently. He's been posting nonsense for clicks. Let them post, mate. Let them post. But at the end of the day, ain't he got the championship to be thinking about? He's got to be thinking about going to Preston North End on a bloody Tuesday night. That's what he's got to think about. He has no right to be thinking about what Man United do. You know, Fernandes wants to play for a Premier League club. He wants to play for a Champions League club. You know what I mean? They need to concentrate on themselves. They need to concentrate on getting promoted. That's what they need to do. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, this is the thing, Rob. Look, I don't like to sound sinister. When it comes to football, I just like to keep politics out of it. I have my political stance. I live in the UAE at the moment. I've been here 4 years. Everything has happened over this last year. It's been crazy. But I do think these things happen, and I do think some, like, especially with some of the murmurs and the rumors that have been going around this last 24 hours. I think it's going to be, Iran will have to. There might be a contentious decision. There already has been. I think the offside was very, very dodgy. I think the offside was very dodgy. They took their time looking back at it. They probably got the right angle and everything like that. But I hope it's a fair game. I really hope that sport wins. Football wins. That's all it's about. You know what I mean? No corruption, no political things. Because then we're going back to the 1930s and the 1940s Olympics, isn't it? We might as well do that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? We haven't changed a bit. Cross comes in from Belgium. Lukaku tests it down. One back here by Iran. Iran, to be honest with you, Iran are defending magnificently. We've got, is it how many minutes? 8 minutes? Is that 8 minutes? I can't even see. My eyes are deceiving me. Is that 8 minutes of injury time? Let me see. Yeah, 8 minutes of injury time. We've got 8 minutes of injury time. Goodness me, I couldn't see that one. Let me just put this up. Yeah, 8 minutes of injury time in the game, guys. 0-0 between Iran and Belgium, of course. Belgium, the most overhyped team in the history of European football, in my opinion, guys. Always been ranked #1 in the world for some weird reason, for absolutely achieving nothing. If England were doing the same as they would never put them at #1 in the world. You know what I mean? Effort. That's why peace is the most important thing in our life. Unfortunately, Ephraim, there are people in this world who are intent on not giving us peace. Leave us alone, basically. Let us live our life. Let them live their life. Let them live their life. Stop trying to steal people's land. Stop trying to justify, wars and genocide and things. Stop trying to do these things, and let people live their life. Let people have a good life. But unfortunately, we're living in a world that people are not interested in that. They don't. Peace is not profitable. It's as simple as that. Peace is not profitable. And when peace is not profitable, it's not going to be peace. And that's the thing, isn't it? Everyone, you think that politicians are noble and fair. No, they're not. You know what I mean? Absolutely not. They're not. I worked in a hospital. I'm from London. I worked in a hospital in London, and I was in London for 5 years. I was in the hospital for 5 years. I was born in London. Sorry, I was in the hospital. I worked in a hospital for 5 years, and there were people who can't afford their electricity bills. Have been paying taxes their whole life, and they can't afford their energy bills. You know what I mean? And this is what we're talking about here. So this world is cruel. You know what I mean? No matter where you go, and it's designed to put people down and make people struggle. Long live the human being. Human shall prevail. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what we should do. We're amazing, but we've got evil people running the world. And that's the problem, isn't it? Mandem, Lukaku has been mediocre. He keeps on misplacing the passes. Guys, you know what, Mandem? I used to be on the Stretford end, front row, of course, when I was had my season ticket. And every single time he's like a bouncy castle. The ball would go off him. He always looked a little bit overweight as well, in my opinion. He always looked a little bit weighty. Do you know what I mean? No offense to him, but he did. He always looked a little bit overweight, in my opinion. I'll be honest with you guys, a little bit overweight. Big up Ephraim, big up Mandem, big up Rob, of course, all day long. Big up the legends in the house. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yeah, I suppose one of the most important things people should put in their head is that peace isn't profitable. Peace, no profit. PP, profit, peace, no. PPN, PPN, peace, profit, no. Or NPN or NPP, no peace, profit. That's it. That's it, man. Unbelievable. Guys, yeah, so we're 0-0, guys. We're literally got 4 minutes of injury time to go here, guys. Literally 4 minutes of injury time to go in this game. A fantastic rear guard action from Iran. They're doing very well defensively. Very, very well defensively. I'm very impressed with the way they're defending. I like the left back Safi. He's the captain, though, a little bit on the older side, but cleared away from Iran again. De Bruyne tried to get the cross in there. Didn't work. The number 6 crosses it this time. They're running out of ideas, Belgium, to be honest with you. Side markers. They're running out of ideas, to be honest with you. They're not, this is not going well for them. And the longer they leave it, the longer they don't score, the more the nerves are going to creep in. The number 13 here for Iran is he looks injured. I don't think he want to go off the pitch. He looks a little bit injured. The number 13. Big up everyone in the house. Big up, guys. We're almost on half time. We've got about 4 minutes. 3 minutes, is it? 3 minutes to go to half time, guys. Still 0-0 in this game. 3 minutes to go to half time. Is that another foul? Hey, Rajesh, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. Big up, Sal. Big up, Sal. I do watch alongs. I do watch most of your watch alongs. Thank you so much, Rajesh. It's good to have you here, my friend. Thank you, mate. Big up, Rajesh. Bye, of course. Big up, bro. Big up yourself. Hope you're well. Welcome back. Welcome to you. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, no, it's a free kick to Iran on the left-hand side here, guys. It's a free kick to Iran. Can Iran get the cross in here? Maybe get a goal. Can you imagine they get a goal just before half-time? That'd be absolute limbs, wouldn't it? Long ball. Headed away by Belgium there. Well defended. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul at this rate. Cleared away by Trossard. Oh, what happened there? What happened there? Thought it might be a penalty. I was thinking, is that going to be a penalty? I thought, no, they would never give a penalty and stuff. I thought, is that going to be a penalty? I doubt they'll give a penalty for that. It's a good save from the keeper there, the Iranian keeper. Just looking back. So, who do you rate more, Barcola or Yan Diomande? Barcola, Ephraim. Barcola. I think Yan Diomande, I've watched Yan Diomande more than one occasion. Obviously, as people know, I did the AFCON watch-alongs, and he didn't really strike me as a 100 million player at all. Good player, steady, but definitely a little bit in the expensive side, too expensive side for Man United. He's not a 100 million pound player. I'll say Yan Diomande is more of a 50 million pound player, easy. That's what he is. I think the overpricing is ridiculous. It's actually stifling his development and his opportunities to go into other football clubs. 100 million, 106 million, they said. It's ridiculous, man. Honestly, he's not that player. Having watched him at the AFCON, having watched him so far at this World Cup, I haven't looked at it and thought, wow, what a player. Not once. You know what I mean? Absolutely not. Here come Belgium, though. It's almost half time. Can Iran hold on to half time here? They need to hold on to half time, you would have felt. Definitely. If they can hold, that'd be fantastic. If they can hold on. They've got it here again on the space. So all left for Belgium, all on the left, and it's cleared again. Again, predictable from Belgium. It was very predictable from Belgium. Again. And they're aiming for Lukaku. Obviously, Lukaku's looking for that tapping. A cross comes in, cleared away for Iran. Iran are playing very well defensively. They are playing magnificently well defensively, guys. Half-time. Iran 0, Belgium 0, guys. Unbelievable. This is what football's about. It's 0-0. Obviously, Belgium have had the majority of the play. Iran might feel aggrieved that they've had a goal disallowed. I don't think it was offside. It looked very, very dodgy and sinister to me. They took an age to get the replay of the offside there. That looked a little bit fishy to me. That looked onside to me, absolutely. And what it is what it is, but it is 0-0. And this is a great performance from Iran in regards to a defensive standpoint. They've been fantastic. Belgium, it's a lot of huff and puff as I expected from Belgium. Belgium, a lot of running, no action. Do you know what I mean? You know the type, loud as a motorbike, but wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight sort of thing, if you know what I mean. Guys, that is what Belgium are. Do you know what I mean? And Iran have held on, and some may argue comfortably held on. They have obviously given away a lot of possession, but they do look like comfortable at the moment to hold on at the moment, guys. Ephraim, Yeah, I agree 100%. 100 million player. Yeah, absolutely, Ephraim. Big up. I hardly get to respond to your watch along style because when they come home after work, I cook, wash, etc. I do support your long channel. You're a legend, Rajesh. Thank you so much. I understand. Absolutely understand. I understand, you know, life, people have lives and stuff like that. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Really do. Honestly, it means a lot. You know, whether you're here, whether you comment, whether you're lurking in the background, watching in the background, it's fine. It's fine. Appreciate you, man. Really do. Thank you, man. Really appreciate you. Yeah, 0-0 at halftime, guys. It's 0-0 at halftime between Belgium and Iran. Looking forward to the rest of the half, guys. The second half is going to be very, very interesting indeed. Absolutely. It's going to be very interesting indeed, guys. So looking forward to the second half, definitely, guys. Absolutely. Let me reset that. Second half done that. This and this off. There you go. We got everyone. I'll be back, guys. Bear me a second. Yes, everyone in the house. Yeah, this is one of the more interesting games, I think. I really do. I think this is one of the most interesting games I've seen at the World Cup because of everything that's been going on. Not only that, everything that's been going on today. You know what I mean? If you look at media and if you look at social media, everything it's been going mad today, what's been said and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Lots of aggression and threats and things like that. So yeah, it is a very interesting game, and obviously must be an extremely difficult game for Iran to play in America. Of course, it's not easy, especially with everything that's going on. So everything is against them. So to be 0-0 at halftime with Belgium, I think it's commendable. I really do. I think it's a commendable scoreline. I do, and well done. Hopefully they can carry it on in the second half. Maybe nick a goal. Who knows? Maybe they can nick a goal. You never know. They might do. Yeah, let's see. Let's wait and see, guys. Let's wait and see. Waiting for the second half to start. Definitely. My prediction from now, from this game now, I'm gonna go with the 0-0. I'm gonna go with the 0-0 now. Having watched this game, having watched the first half, I'm gonna go with the 0-0. I'm not, you know, that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with that. That's what I'm going with. Ephraim, Sal, which players in England squad is difficult to replace? Harry Kane, definitely, because he's the one who gets all the goals. I don't think England are producing as many strikers as they used to. Obviously, we've got even Tony who can come in, but yeah, Harry Kane's extremely difficult to replace. Other than that, I don't think really there's anyone else who I feel like is irreplaceable. I don't, not even Declan Rice. I don't think they're irreplaceable, and I think that England have got a very good squad and they can be replaced. But Harry Kane, I don't think you can replace Harry Kane, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? Raj, I'd like Iran to win tonight, Sal. That would be awesome as for an Asian team to do well. It would be, and especially after Saudi Arabia disappointed us so badly today, of course, with an easy defeat for Spain. Spain were on gear one, and they got easily defeated. You know, there have been a few teams I've been extremely disappointed with this tournament. Turkey, I've been very disappointed with Turkey. Disappointed with Tunisia. Disappointed with Algeria. There's a few teams that I look at and they're good teams, but they're just not performing. And you know what I mean? And yeah, look, it'd be nice for them to get even a point. You know what I mean? If Iran can draw with Belgium, Belgium would be in trouble, guys, because Belgium will have 2 points out of 2 games. Do you know what I mean? That's 2 points out of 2 games. Belgium will be in trouble. They're going to be in trouble, guys. So, you know what I mean? However, Belgium are playing New Zealand next. That's the thing. I mean, at least I think they're playing New Zealand next, isn't it? So, yeah, look, at the end of the day, Belgium should qualify. But if Iran can get the 0-0 and take it to the last game, you know, they've got an opportunity to get through. You know what I mean? There you go. That's all they wanted to get to the last game with an opportunity to get through. There's been big teams, big nations, footballing nations who have been knocked out already. Do you know what I mean? You got players who play for Real Madrid and Juventus, like Kenan Yildiz and Arda Güler play for Turkey. They're out of the World Cup. I mean, there you go, simple as that, you know. But yeah, look, I expect Belgium to go through. I expect Belgium to beat New. I think they're playing New Zealand, if I'm not wrong. I expect Belgium to beat New Zealand um, comfortably. I think New Zealand, yeah, New Zealand are ranked the worst team in the tournament, aren't they? They're the worst team in the tournament. So I expect Belgium to defeat them quite, and I expect them to beat them easily. Yeah, yeah. But I'm looking at that free kick. It was an unbelievable free kick, to be honest with you. But disallowed. And looking at the replay, I don't think it was offside. I really don't. I mean, I don't think anyone could look at that and say that's 100% offside. I don't think anyone could do that. Do you know what I mean? But it was, and it is, and that's what it is. Well, it is at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean, guys? Absolutely. Thank you, everyone who's joined me for these 2 games, though. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Obviously, don't forget I'm back tomorrow. Obviously, for the New Zealand against Egypt game. I'm also doing Breaking Dawn at later on, a little 2 hours later, of course, with all the latest Manchester United news as we do every single day. So there, yeah, busy day tomorrow. Then obviously we've got Austria against Argentina in the evening, which should be a decent game. That looks like a competitive game. If you ever saw one, I want to see a competitive game. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, obviously Austria will be ready for that game. Sal, do you think Cristiano Ronaldo criticism is too far? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think the manager needs to take responsibility for everything because that manager's crap. It's as simple as that. I'll say Roberto Martinez is one of the most overrated managers I've ever seen. I don't know how he manages to get these jobs. I think he won the FA Cup, I think, with Wigan or something. Wasn't it Wigan? Was it Wigan or someone like that? And then obviously since then he's living off that. And I think that he's not a good manager. He's very irritating as a manager for me. He talks like a big game, but that's all he does. I don't think he's a fabulous manager in my opinion. And I think they're blaming Cristiano Ronaldo is ridiculous because I'm looking at Belgium, the way they play. And Belgium are like, it's not about playing for Ronaldo. It's nothing to do with that. They're not even getting the ball to Ronaldo. They play, they get it on the wing, and they do these couple of shimmies and then pass it back, couple of shimmies, pass it back. I look at Portugal and I think they're not very dangerous, you know. And you look at it and you think, yeah, they've got a couple of good midfielders there, maybe a good left back. Other than that, you know, I'm looking at Portugal and I'm not looking at them and thinking, wow, what a team, wow. You know what I mean? Because I'm not, because every time I watch them, like, all right, they're a good team, but the way they've been overhyped, it's like Belgium, isn't it? The way they've been overhyped has been ridiculous, I would say, absolutely. But yeah, I do believe, having said that, answering your question, I do think that the criticism is too far on Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, definitely. 100% too far on Cristiano Ronaldo, I would say. Way, way too far. And he's a legend of the game. He's a legend in Portugal. My advice, if I was to give advice, and I've seen Cristiano Ronaldo from a young kid all the way up in the flesh as well, my advice for Cristiano Ronaldo would be that, you know what, mate, hang your boots up. You're 41 years old. Hold the bench for a little bit, you know what I mean, and let Portugal bring in the team they want to bring in, and let's see if they could win. I mean, and that's what I would do. Let's see if they could, if it is Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? Let's see that. Like if they, you know, at the end of the day, if Guedes or Gonzalo Ramos come on instead of Ronaldo, which is, come on, guys, let's be real, Guedes and Gonzalo Ramos. You know what I mean? How can? I mean, is that better than Ronaldo? So look, if Guedes comes on and Gonzalo Ramos come on, that's not exactly an upgrade, is it? Really, even a 41-year-old Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't make any sense. But you know, I would say that the manager needs to take more of the responsibility. I'm not a fan of Roberto Martinez. I just think he's not very tactically astute. I think he's a negative manager. And yeah, look, you know, but my advice obviously would be for Ronaldo to hit the bench for a little bit, hold the bench for a little bit, and see what his team can do without him. Do you know what I mean? I would say. Big up fan of United. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Long time. I hope you're good. Yeah, putting in the shifts, mate. I haven't stopped yet either. Yeah, it's been a long day. These World Cup games. Wow. Thick and fast, isn't it? I've never seen so many games in my life. Let's not forget, though, next week, guys, I think it's on Thursday, the games are going to start coming at the same time. So basically, the third game, it's going to be the third game, I believe. Games are going to start playing at the same time. So the last game of the group, basically. So if it's a 5 o'clock kickoff, they'll both kick off at 5. If it's a midnight kickoff, they both kick off at midnight. It'd be like that. Do you know what I mean? Ephraim, the difference is Argentina players play for Messi. Do not think Portugal players play for him. The difference is Argentina get a lot of decisions going their way. That's as simple as that. Messi should have been sent off long before he got that hat trick. Should have been sent off. It's a studied challenge on the player. You know, I mean, the one thing is one player there that gets absolutely worshipped by referees and FIFA. Rajas, Sal, I might be discriminated if I played in the World Cup because I wear a size. You're going to be discriminated against Rajas because you'll be offside. It's exactly what I said, isn't it? Guys, honestly, all seriousness, if you have a big foot, you could be offside. If you have a small foot, you're going to be onside. So isn't it theoretically a good idea to buy players who have small feet? Isn't it? Be looking everywhere for players with small feet so they always stay onside, just about. It's true, though. Jokes aside, it's true, isn't it? When you think about it, it's madness, you know? Absolute madness. But it's true. You know, I agree with that. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how it works. Where do we cross the line here? So, again, look, I think it's a good thing that the clear and obvious thing comes in. Clear and obvious needs to be the way. It has to be clear and obvious. If you have to look at it for more than a minute, it's not clear and obvious. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I would say about that. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, thank you everyone. Join me today. Big up the legends in the house, of course. Ready for the second half to start. Should be a very interesting second half, of course. Very interesting. Looking forward to it. The way this game is going, Belgium are huffing and puffing. A lot of nervousness from Belgium, I've noticed. Belgium are not entirely confident right now, guys. They've got Lukaku up front, of course. 33-year-old Romelu Lukaku, of course, guys. Goodness me. So at the end of the day, he's capable of scoring goals, but I think that Iran would be very comfortable at the moment, I would say, in regards to this game. I think they're comfortable. I think they're happy with the way things are going. I haven't looked at the game and thought, wow, you know what, Iran are holding on here. You know what I mean? How haven't Belgium scored? No. It's in fact, Iran should have scored. It was, for me, it was offside. Onside. For me, it was onside. I cannot believe it was called offside. Honest to God, it was onside, mate. And yeah, talking of clear and obvious, definitely not clear and obvious. Absolutely not. Yeah, but big up everyone, the legends, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream. If you guys can do that for me, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys who've joined me today. Really appreciate you all, of course. Absolutely, and hopefully you guys can join me tomorrow. Sal, how are you in playing football when you were a child? Quite good. I was a semi-pro, mate. I played for a team called Hornchurch. If you ever heard of Hornchurch, they were like just below the National League at the time. So they were a conference at the time. They were a conference team. So I played for Hornchurch. I had trials at Leyton Orient as well as Tottenham Hotspur. I remember it because I was a right back, by the way. I played right back. I could play midfield and sort of right wing back. I used to bomb up that field like madness. I remember taking trials. I played against Harry Kane. You know what I mean? When I took trials when I was young, and he was only a kid then, and yeah, he was a kid then, and I actually went to the Tottenham Hotspur, and I played a couple of years younger than me, and they were very good, man, very good. Honest to God, you see the levels when you go to these academies and you go and you play against these players. And you see the levels, it's next level, man. Honestly, it really is next level. Second half is ready. We're ready for the second half. Players are coming out of the tunnel. Guys, here in Los Angeles, of course, a magnificent stadium here. Here in Los Angeles, of course. Beautiful stadium. Guys, absolutely lovely. A lovely stadium. Big up, everyone. Guys, sweet as a nut, mate. Sweet as a nut. This is how we are. Absolutely. Let's hope for a decent second half, guys. Just make sure that obviously Iran, they stay solid and they stay believing in what they're doing. Most important thing, concentrate. I think someone told me that Alex Ferguson's favorite word was concentrate. It was concentrate. It's a big word, man. Concentrate. Always concentrate. You know what I mean? You know, always be aware of what's going on and everyone around you. Have the blinkers on everywhere. Do you know what I mean? I agree. There is a change for Iran. Obviously, I think is it Is it a change for Iran? I don't know if it is a change. Hold on. No, I don't think it is a change. I don't think there's any changes yet. There's no changes yet. Big up everyone. I don't know what Belgium are complaining about because Belgium should have been 1-0 down. It's as far as I'm aware, that is what it is. Belgium should have been 1-0 down, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there is a change coming up here. Number 7 is coming on. Which is one of the more famous players for Iran here. So just to let you know that Doku is injured for Belgium. This is why. Yeah, so the guy coming on is Jahan Baksh. Jahan Baksh and Saleh Hadini has come off. So Ireza Johan Baksh is the one who is come on for Iran, guys. We're underway in the second half. Let's go, guys. We're underway. Hope everyone's well. Welcome everyone to the stream. Everyone's new. Don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me. That'd be fantastic. Ephraim, wow, I think you can play better than Dallo. I mean, not anymore, probably. I'm a little bit on the older side now, so I think it's probably difficult. But yeah, I did play a lot of football when I was younger. I played a lot against a lot of teams. Obviously, with football, as with everything in life, it's who you know. It's who you know. And obviously, I wasn't connected with footballers like that when I was younger and stuff. And my dad was always like, "Oh, you're never going to become a footballer." You know what I mean? My dad was always like that. He's always on that negative thing about football and stuff. You're never going to become a footballer. You're never. I was an artist though. Generally, apart from football, I was an artist. Here come Belgium. I was a cartoonist. So that and football, it was like a bad match for my dad. He was like, "You're never going to be any of those. You've got to be a scientist. You've got to be a doctor and that." And here I am, content creation. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. That's how it goes in the hood, guys. Absolutely. Anyway. Still 0-0. Same sort of pattern the second half has started here with Belgium pressing, but Belgium are a little bit toothless, I would say, up front at the moment. I'm not impressed with. Oh, look, Belgium are diving now. Nothing happened there. That is not a foul. He dived there. You can tell he dived. It was Trossard. Typical Arsenal player. Look at him. Typical Arsenal player. Diving all over the place. It's a typical Arsenal. That's what Arsenal do, isn't it? That's what they do. They do that. This is what Arsenal do. Diving over the place. Trossard. What a weakling. My goodness me. He's still on the floor. I can't believe it. It's literally nothing happened there. Literally nothing happened. And he's on the floor crying there. You know what I mean? I literally just about touched him. It's mad. Get up, man. Stop wasting time. Such an Arsenal player. Such an Arsenal player, isn't he? Stop wasting time. Who's there? Is that Witsel? Witsel has been around. I remember Witsel used to play for Zenit St. Petersburg back in the day for Belgium. He's still on the bench for Belgium. That's what I'm talking about. They've got a lot of players there that have been there for years and achieved nothing. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Arsenal vibes, man. Just diving all over the place. You know what I mean? And yeah, we've seen a lot of this last season, breaking up the game and da. You know what I mean? No, he's up. There's nothing wrong with him. If he was so injured, why is he getting up? You know what I mean? It's such a, come on, man. Come on. A little scratch down the leg. Bloody Arsenal. Such an Arsenal man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Get up. That's what I would say. Get the hell up. That's what I would say, guys. Anyway, free kick here to Belgium. After all that shenanigans, it is a free kick to Belgium here, guys. A lot of shenanigans in the box, though. Yeah, speaking of Arsenal, you know what I mean? So there is a lot of pushing and shoving in the box. Iran just have to be calm and composed here in regards to defending. Don't worry about Lukaku. Cross comes in. and it's a corner to Belgium. Belgium have got the corner, well defended by Iran there, I would say. De Bruyne is over here to take the corner for Belgium. Belgium been a little bit toothless up front, I would say. Absolutely. Not created a clear-cut chance, but they got to defend this corner. And they have. It's another corner to Belgium. It's another one. It's another one. Number 7, De Bruyne. Who's that? Who's a De Bruyne? What is a De Bruyne? Can you tell me? Yeah. Anyway, just joking. Anyway, a corner to Belgium. You got Ndoku and everyone up front. De Bruyne takes the corner. Shot, side netting. Side netting for Belgium. No goal. Side netting. Yeah, so, yeah, it's a good technique, but yeah, he's not going to score from there. He's definitely not going to score from there. I am baffed why this is not the host of the World Cup final. I am actually baffed. Why not? Why have they not put the World Cup final here in Los Angeles? I don't get it. This is the best stadium I've seen. I don't get it. Why? You know, this is the best stadium I've definitely seen. You know what I mean? Here you go. Shot by Belgium. Chance. You got the Iranian player who's down. Cross comes in. Headed. Goal kick. Goal kick. Jay, closed group. This is going to be. It's going to be a close. If this is a draw, obviously I expect Uruguay to beat Carousel. I don't think Carousel are going to. What's the game tonight? Is it Carousel? No, Uruguay and Carousel. Is it Uruguay and no, Uruguay and Carousel is in the other group. New Zealand and Egypt is tomorrow. That's a tough game as well, isn't it? That's a tough one to call. I do think Belgium will beat New Zealand though in the last game and probably qualify. I think, and we'll beat them. I don't think New Zealand that good. I actually think Egypt might beat New Zealand tomorrow. I really do. I will be up early hours of that, guys, to watch that game, the Egypt game. I will be up, guys. So look out for me on the airwaves, of course. Good save. Another chance for Iran. My goodness me. What a save from Courtois. They've had the best chances. What a save. I mean, it went straight at him, to be honest with you, but goodness me, that was almost 1-0 to Iran. Again, to be fair, they've had the best chances. They've had better chances than Belgium here. It's back with the Iranian goalkeeper here. They've had better chances than Belgium here. Definitely should be 1-0 up. Definitely should be 1-0 up here. Goodness me, what a save that was. I mean, Courtois kept him in the game here. It would have been 1-0. Well, it should have been 1-0 anyway, but do you know what I mean? There you go. Here come Belgium. Belgium on the attack. Left-hand side. Cleared away again. Same old, same old. And it's a handball and it's a free kick to Iran here. Iran, I would say, dare I say, are comfortable. They're comfortable at the moment. They're content with what's going on. However, obviously, the last game of the group, obviously, is going to be difficult. I think they're playing Egypt, isn't it? Are they playing Egypt? I think they are. That's going to be a difficult game. They're going to winner takes all, really, isn't it? In that game, kind of. Yeah. At the moment, as we stand, Iran are top of the group. As we stand. right? Obviously, Egypt might go there tomorrow, or maybe New Zealand, or it might be a draw again. But Iran are top of the group, and it will be Iran and Egypt. I think I think Belgium will beat New Zealand. It will be Iran and New Zealand for a straight shootout last game. I think Belgium are blessed with class goalkeepers. The RJ, especially Le Mans, the best goalkeeper in the world, in my opinion, at the moment. Definitely. Yeah, look, chance for here come Belgium. No, Lukaku loses the ball. Lukaku turned like a bus there. He was like a bus, wasn't he? When he was turning, he turned like a bus. Um, Belgium again on the attack. Good little piece of skill there. And cleared away again from Iran. Iran are happy to do this all game. They're happy to do this all game. And as we saw just about a minute ago, when they get the opportunity, they're gonna test the goalkeeper. They're gonna test the goalkeeper when they get the opportunity. You know, it's Courtois. Here come Iran though. Iran on attack in front. Are happy to attack as well sometimes. Getting a cross in, good cross, cleared away. Yeah, honest to God, I have not been impressed with Belgium at all in this tournament. Not at all. Obviously, there were many people earmarking them as possible champions. Not for me. Not for me. The most dangerous side I've seen in this tournament, two dangerous sides, is France, Spain, and England at the moment. The game looks like it will be a draw. I think it'll be a magnificent result for Iran if they get a draw in these circumstances that they're going through. Do you know what I mean? That is underrated. The circumstances that they're going through as well. I think they'll be delighted with a draw in this game and then take it to the last game against Egypt. You know what I mean? If they win that'll be 5 points, and they should be at least one of the best third place teams, if not the second place team in there. So there you go. Belgium on the right hand side though. Belgium are starting to press. They're pressing hard here. They just can't really get the ball going. They can't get the right ball into the box at the moment. They are pressing, but it's not enough. It's definitely not enough for them. A cross comes in. Lukaku, well defended again by Iran here. Iran are just playing magnificently defensively, guys. They're really playing well. Still 0-0. I would like to see him actually catch them on a break. I mean, this game could be 1-0 to Iran. Imagine that. Imagine that happens. Imagine they get an counter attack. They get a goal. Late on. Those things happen in football. Most of the games are boring. They are, Ephraim. They are. They're not exciting. Belgium are making a triple substitution here. Let me have a look who's coming on for Belgium. They're making a triple substitution. Munia, I think that's Munia. Yeah, Munia's come off. Just trying to read. One of them is Munia. He's come off. The number 22 has come off as well. So Castagne, Yannikin, and let me have a look at this. I'll write here. Have a look at here. So in regards to the substitutions for Belgium, we've got Dodi Alukapakio coming on. Alex Salmakers is come off. We've got Hans Vanaken who's come on, and Nicholas Raskin has come off earlier on. Those are the substitutions. And then we got obviously Timothy Castagne coming on, Thomas Munia, the veteran, coming off. Guys, that is what it is at the moment, and that is what the substitutions are saying at the moment, guys. So that is it. Right, as we stand, guys. Big up the Legends hand. Always got a chance with Taremi and yeah, he's a gunman, definitely playing for Olympiacos at the moment. Surprised he never went to one of the big guns in the Premier League. Like, you know what I mean? Surprised like that. There used to be a player called Ali Dai. Do you remember Ali Dai used to play for? You think he was the record holder for Iran back in the day? I think the caps and goals and everything back in the day. If you remember him, he was a legend. He used to have a moustache. Here come Belgium. Belgium got a good position here. It's going to be 1-0. No. Well, oh my goodness me. I can't believe the goalkeeper's made a stunning save. This goalkeeper is not letting the ball past him. Belgium will be kicking themselves. What an opportunity. This is definitely their day. This is Iran's day. My goodness me. What an opportunity. That was crazy. What an opportunity. How he kept that one out, I'll never know. What a save and what a miss, Ephraim. You know, what a save and what a miss. Unbelievable. How he kept that out. Poof. Great save. Half an hour of the game to go, guys. 0-0 at the moment as we stand. Little flick there from Belgium. But Belgium have turned it up a notch in regards to things. Obviously, they've made a few substitutions. They've got a lot of quality on their bench, as we know. You know, so obviously they've put it up a notch. They've taken off a couple of the mainstays, the veterans, and they are starting to press a little bit in this game, in my opinion. Half an hour to go. Belgium got it back here again, cleared away again. But one thing is for certain, Iran are doing themselves proud here, 100% doing themselves proud. They should be, with the circumstances that they're dealing with at the moment and everything like that, going home straight after the game, you know, arriving on the day, going home straight after the game, the lack of preparation is fantastic. It was a great save. It was a big miss and a great save. You know, a big miss and a great save. Yeah, that's a massive opportunity. Probably the save of the tournament, though. That one, amazing save. Absolute amazing save. That's what I'm talking about. The goalkeeper's not let him down. But anyway, Belgium are relentless here. They're attacking, and it's gone straight into goal. Iran need to calm down a little bit. Obviously, they could be tiring. Could be the fitness thing and stuff like that going on, the preparation thing and that. You know what I mean? So they just need to calm down somewhat a little bit. But it's still 0-0, guys. That's the main thing. That's the biggest fact of this game. It's 0-0 right now as we stand between this historic game between Belgium and Iran in Los Angeles, guys, I would say. You know, very politically driven, you know what I mean, a game. Here come Belgium, though, on the attack, on the right-hand side this time. This time it's passed again. They found a lot of space there. It's well defended again from Iran. Iran take the ball out. They just need to calm down. Keep the ball. Hug the ball a little bit. They're giving the ball away again here. Iran need to just be calm in regards to possession. They can't keep giving away chances to Belgium here. Belgium will capitalize eventually if they do keep giving away these chances. Good strike. And it's over the bar. Again, the goalkeepers come to the rescue. Again, guys, this goalkeeper's having a field day so far. He's loving it. He's definitely the man of the match, that's for sure. That's a no-brainer. He's the man of the match. He's definitely the man of the match. 100%. We got everyone, guys. Here, chance for Iran, and it's straight into the hands of Courtois, nearly. So, is there any change on your prediction who will win the World Cup? No. I still think the same teams are in the contention to win the World Cup. I think there's a bracket of teams that can win the World Cup: Spain, France, England. I would say then there's Germany, Argentina. These teams who can win it, but I think Spain, France, England, and Portugal are the main teams that could win this World Cup. I think England are going to spring a surprise, and I think England will win the World Cup. I think it was coming home, guys. I do. I think England will win the World Cup. That's what I think. You may laugh. I just got this feeling. It's in my opinion. I think this is going to be the time. The time that everyone least expect it is the time that they're going to deliver. In my opinion, I've just got this feeling. I just got. That's what it is, guys. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, guys. We got everyone. I've got a few lights, guys. Let's get these lights up. Let's continue getting these lights up. Big up, guys. England or France? France have got a magnificent squad. The one thing about France is they're very like, I don't know. Sometimes I watch them. I watched them a few times over the last months, and sometimes they're just not a team and a bunch of individuals, I would say. But whilst they've got quality and experience, they're always going to be in with a shout, France. The key is that I just think there's something about England this year. I don't know what it is, Jay, but I just got this feeling, you know. Once someone told me, and it's many years ago. I tell you when it was. It was the 2010 World Cup. England had been knocked out by Germany. And someone at my workplace at the time said to me, "Do you know what? England will win the World Cup eventually." And you know what he said? He goes, "They'll win the World Cup eventually, but you know what? It'll probably be with a German manager." That's what he said. And here we are. I thought German manager, England, and I laughed. I said, "It's never going to happen." And we all both laughed. Here we are. You never know. England have beaten these teams before. England are capable of beating any team on the day. Obviously, they're capable of losing to anyone as well, but they're capable of beating anyone on their day. Our defense is a bit midfield and attack. We are one of the best. I think they'll bed their way in. I think once Gay comes back, I think they'll bed their way into the team. I do think Harry Maguire would have been a better option. However, I agree. The defense is a little bit sus. I actually think the goalkeeper as well. I think Pickford. For me, he makes a couple of good saves here and there, but I just don't think Pickford is an elite goalkeeper. I think England should be playing Henderson now. You know what I mean? France against England will be outstanding. It will be. It will be. The thing with Tuchel, right? Tuchel's proven that he can get a team like Chelsea and win something against the odds. He's done it with Chelsea. He won them in the Champions League against the odds. He's proven he can do it. Red card for Belgium. This is really, really going Iran's way. It's a red card for Belgium. In goodness me, Ngoy has got the red card. He was clean through. It's a blatant red card, guys. He was clean through. Red card. Now they're in trouble, Belgium. Now they're in trouble, isn't it? Now they're in trouble. It's a red card for Iran. Wow. Yeah. It was clean through. It was clumsy from the defender. I like this defender as well. He held him back there. Yeah, it's a red card. You can't overturn that one. That is a red card, guys. If ever I saw one, that is a red card. I mean, you can take it to VAR. You could do what you want to do with it. But that is a red card, man. I'm sorry. That is as a blatant red card as you're going to get, mate. 100% blatant red card that you're going to get. Red card now. Is it in Iran's hands now? Can Iran win this game? This is the thing. Can they win this game? They might have an opportunity. 100% red card, Jay. Very clear red card. Yeah, you're not going to get that overturned. Absolutely not. That'd be crazy. Fiat is coming on for Belgium. The substitute Fiat is coming on for them, guys. Substitution coming on. Red card for Belgium. Unbelievable. Ngoy, the defender. Now, can Iran capitalize on this, or will they be happy with the draw? I would say to Iran, put Belgium under pressure now. Put them under pressure now. Yale, what's going on? That save from the Iran goalkeeper, it will go in one of the best saves I've seen. One amazing save, Yale. Amazing save. One of the best World Cup saves of all time, could I say? Dare I say? Definitely. Up there with Gordon Banks. Yeah. I mean, a very, very, very good save. And that now they got a man. Now they got a man advantage. Now they got an opportunity. 23 minutes to go, guys. They got an opportunity. Sherry, wouldn't it be something if Iran win America? Sorry, it'd be something. Yes, I mean, especially what's going on right now with the mouthing off and the threats and this and that. I mean, just to think about this, right? Imagine how difficult it must be for Iran. Imagine how playing in this country right now. It must be incredibly awkward and difficult having to go to the Los Angeles on the day and having to leave on the day, no preparation. It's a remarkable feat what they're doing at the moment. And if they win this game, I would love them to meet the US. I would love them to meet the US. I think this is what this World Cup is waiting for. If they meet the US, I don't know when they can, if they can, but that would just be it, man. That would be it. That will be the game. I mean, I know that they played each other in the 1998 World Cup, if you remember. But if they play them in this at this World Cup at this stage, I think that'd be incredible, man. I think everyone will be watching that. Aiden Heaven will be in the next World Cup, so 100%, maybe even the next Euros. He should be in it now, in my opinion, Jay. I think he's a better defender than Konza. He's better than Dan Burn. I think he's better than, I mean, I don't rate Konza at all. I'm sorry, but I don't. I think Stones is a little bit finished, a little bit. I think Aiden Heaven should have been in this England squad. I think so, because there's not a better young defender in the Premier League, in my opinion. Young defender in the Premier League, in my opinion. I think Aiden Heaven should have been in there. I think they missed the boat on that one. I think they really did. Because looking at the defense for England, I think there's a couple there. Like I would say the goalkeeper and a couple of defenders. Mark Gay obviously is a very good player, but I think that Aiden Heaven and Mark Gay would have been better. You know, I think left-sided centre-back Mark Gay, and left-sided centre-back Aiden Heaven, right-sided centre-back Mark Gay. I think that would have been better than what they got. I think. He's underrated, isn't it? Because he plays for Man United. Is there a Man United player apart from just Mainu in the squad, isn't it? You know what I mean? There you go. So, yeah, he's underrated because he plays for Man United. He should have been in the England squad. Dan Burn has had a poor season. He should never have been in the England squad. Absolutely not. Guys, both Heaven and Euro will be in the Euros for the respective countries. Yeah. Should be Man United's centre-back partnerships for years to come. Should be definitely be Man United centre-back partnerships for many years to come. So I sent you a super chat. Did you get my friend? Did you get it, my friend? I didn't get a super chat. Nothing, mate. Didn't get any super chat. But thank you for the idea. Thank you, mate. I didn't get anything, mate. No. Let me have a look. Nothing's come up, bruv. No. Computer says no, nothing has come up yet. Sorry, mate, Rajesh, but yeah, nothing's come up as we speak. How did you do it? Yeah, big up everyone, though. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it, guys. You're legends. Absolute legends, of course. Thank you, Rajat. You're a G, mate. Thank you, mate. Thank you for your support, bro. Thanks, man. These hydration breaks are jarring, man. Honestly, we're going to be here all night with these hydration breaks. Honestly, we're going to be here all night. Trust me, guys. I wonder who's going to be doing the carousel game later on with Uruguay. That's going to be a game, isn't it? That's definitely going to be a game. Do you know what I mean? Carousel game with Uruguay. Yeah, I haven't seen it, Rajat. Hasn't come up blue. Hasn't come up blue at all. I usually get a coloured, like a luminous colour on there. Nothing's come up, mate. Let me check the actual YouTube video. Let me check the YouTube video here. Ba de ba de ba. Let me have a look. No, there's nothing there, Rajesh. Nothing, bro. There's nothing there. Nothing has come up. It's strange. Strange, man. 0-0 still. Sorry, I had to go pick up my son. Creeping Death, just to keep you updated, Belgium are down to 10 men. Professional foul. Player was sent off. Yeah, professional foul. Still a great save. There was a magnificent save, one of the best saves you'll see from the Iranian goalkeeper. But it's still 0-0. and a red card to Belgium. And yeah, look, imagine they can nick this game. Be fantastic. It was Ngoy, creeping death. Ngoy, the defender, the young defender. It was the young defender, Ngoy. He's the one who got sent off. He's the one who got sent off there. Long ball for Iran. Can Iran be brave, and can they try and win this game? It'd be incredible if they did. It'd be history in the making. Winning on US soil. No problem, creeping death. Big up, my friend. And we've got about 16 minutes of the game to go, plus injury time, of course. We have about that much time to go. Iran on the attack now. Iran will feel that if they can get a chance, here they come on the right-hand side. Chance for Iran. Cleared away. Rajas, I got it. You're a legend, brother. Thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you, mate. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being part of the channel. That's what it's all about, man. It's good to see you. Anyway, Belgium. I tell you about Belgium. Belgium been so disappointing for me. So disappointing. As they always are. I always get disappointed when I watch Belgium, to be honest. I've never watched Belgium and felt, you know what a team. You know what I mean? I've been like that for years with them. I've always felt they were a little bit, you know what I mean? Why are they so highly rated? You know what I mean? Definitely. Thank you, Raja, again. You're a legend. West Ham versus Millwall next season in the Championship. That game I will be watching. Jay, I'm going to do watch-along for that. You reminded me, Jay. When is it going to be? Let me have a look. Has the Championship fixture been announced yet? Let me have a look. West Ham matches. I don't think they've been announced yet, are they? Have they even been announced? Can't see them. My pleasure. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. You're the reason. You're the reason we have this channel, my friend. And that's what it is, guys. And this community is growing day by day. And I'm proud of it. And we can continue to grow, of course, guys. Absolutely. Thank you so much for your generosity, mate. Really appreciate you. Cross comes in. Iran are beginning to attack. Iran are beginning to attack now, mate. They're beginning to attack. They should. They should put Belgium under enormous pressure here because, you know, they're the ones with the goal man advantage. You know, mentally, Belgium would be feeling, oof. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And Iran would be buoyed. Iran would be confident. Iran would be like excited about this. You know what I mean? That they could win it. Absolutely. 77 minutes on the clock here where I am. 77 minutes on the clock. 0-0 between Iran and Belgium in the World Cup, of course. So big up everyone. Substitution for Iran here. Making a substitution. Rio Ferdinand's in the stadium. So Iran have made a substitution here. Let me just have a look which one it is. So it is Sharia Magonlu has come on and Saman Godas has come off. The midfielders Godas has come off and Sharia Maghanlu has come on, guys. Absolutely. That's what it is. It is what it is. There we go. Still 0-0. Is someone going to get the winner? Will Iran take advantage? Iran have to go. Iran, I think there's going to be no better opportunity, Jay, than now, isn't it? There's going to be no better opportunity than Iran to go for it now and try and win this game. You know what I mean? They are pushing now. They are actually pushing Belgium a little bit. You know, here they go. Iran passes it wide. There's a little bit of space here. It's big space here. Can they get the ball in? Ah, it's a foul. It's a foul. It wasn't the best cross. It wasn't the best ball. Wasn't the best ball in the world. So it's a free kick to Belgium. He got away with that one. Belgium, they need to capitalize on these positions, Iran. They get into these positions and they're not really capitalizing on the opportunity. 11 minutes to go. They can do it, Ephraim. I think they can. But even if they get a draw, guys, even if they draw this game against Belgium, they can take it to the last game against Egypt and they might qualify. I mean, Egypt are not that impressed with Egypt. Egypt are decent, but they're beatable, I think. Definitely. It's going to be a big game, 100% going to be a massive game for that one. I think they can. But here come Iran. Iran on the attack here, looking to get an attack in straight through the food and water for Courtois. Here. Very simple for Courtois, guys. Belgium, yeah, you've got to still be careful. Belgium are still going to be probing, trying to get the winner. Here they go again on the left-hand side. 10 minutes to go. Cross comes in, deflected straight into the hands of Courtois. Jay, we seemed to play worse last season when a player got sent off against Everton. Still annoy me. Chance, good strike from Iran, and it's saved again by Courtois, and against Newcastle, Jay. And against Newcastle. The reason is because we can't play against a low block. And that's been the problem with Man United. Even when the team is down to 10 men, we seem to struggle against the low block. And this has been a problem for years. This is something that Ruben Amorim tried to change, but didn't. Obviously didn't get the time to do it. We do seem to struggle against the low block. And when teams go down to 10 men, they sit back against us. And we don't know how to counter that. That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? 9 minutes to go, guys. Plus injury time, 0-0 here. We got everyone in the stream. Thank you, everyone. 9 minutes of the game gone. This will be a big point for Iran, though. Iran will be feeling they're going that game. I mean that game against Egypt. They'll be going into that game against Egypt, feeling that, you know what, they can win that game, And that would be basically like a winner takes all, wouldn't it? That game would be basically a winner takes all, I think. That's what it's going to start getting exciting now. When you get to the last game, and it's like winner takes all, it's going to start getting exciting, especially with the third place finish thing. They've got the third place league, and that's going to be changing every single time. Let's not forget we got England coming up as well. Was it Tuesday night, Wednesday morning for me? Think it should be a win for England. England should be looking to win that game. I know it's not going to be easy, but I do think that England should be looking at winning that game, definitely, 100%. Free kick to Belgium, and just on the right, dangerous position. If half of our draws last season were wins, we'd be in a title race. Yeah, we're not far away, but we need to take advantage of the transfer window and really go for it. This is the frustrating thing, Jay, is because we are not that far away. Exactly. And we should be really pushing now to say, how can we get to that next level? Do you know what I mean? How can we challenge now? We didn't come 15th last season. We came 3rd. So how do we move up? You know what I mean? That's what we should be thinking. Not like, oh, we came 3rd. We're happy with that. Champions League. Cross comes in from Belgium, punched away by the goalkeeper. Belgium comes back out here. He sliced it on the edge of the box. Another cross comes in. Again, defended well by Iran. Iran have got an attack. Oh, he didn't pass that well. Didn't lack that little bit of composure there. Needed that little bit of composure. But Belgium have got it on the left-hand side. And it's going to be a corner. What's going on and what are they claiming? It's a goal kick. They're claiming a corner. They're claiming a corner. It's another substitution for Iran. The number 6 is coming off for Iran, guys. That is Eza Tolahi is coming off for Iran. The player coming on, let me just see. It looks like Amurasan. Is it Amurasan? Still 0-0, guys. Tense moment in the game. About 6 minutes to go. Is someone going to win the game? Is someone going to take this game by the scruff of the neck and win the game? Can you imagine it's Iran? If Iran do not win this game, it will be difficult for them to in the next game. Yeah, but one thing I would say is that I think it'll be an easier game against Egypt. That's the thing, you know what I mean? Even though Egypt might win against New Zealand, if they beat Egypt, they got an opportunity to qualify third place or second place even. You know, you never know. Chance, great save from the keeper again. Nothing is getting past. Can we get this keeper as our second goalkeeper, guys? Because this keeper has been magnificent. Well played from the goalkeeper. He's been a magnificent goalkeeper. Jay, at least we won't be playing the bogey team next season. West Ham always seem to play well against us. And yeah, they cost us a couple of titles in the history, haven't they, Jay? They've always been like that towards us, especially at the London Stadium. I don't know why, Jay, but we don't seem to win there. You know, we used to win more at Upton Park than we did at the London Stadium. Yeah, long may they stay in Division 1. Long may they stay in Division 1. That's what I would say. Keep them down there. Keep them in Division 1. Free kick to, is that a free kick to Iran or is it offside? It's offside. Is it? No. Yeah, it's offside. It's offside. It's offside here. Kevin De Bruyne is off. Guys, doesn't look happy. He's off. And yes, it looks like Pardew is off. For Fernandez Pardew, the guy that I was talking about linked to Manchester United, is on the pitch. Good to have a look at him. Good to have a look at him. Those who are interested in him. He has been linked to Man United. They moved to Man United. He's gone a little bit quiet in regards to that, but it's good to have a look. Good play from the goalkeeper. Well played. This goalkeeper, mate. Get him the second goalkeeper. Guys, get this goalkeeper to Man United, man. Honestly. I'm going to say, this guy he's a proper goalkeeper, man. You know, he looks very impressive. Yeah, I mean, come on. He'll be happy to play a backup goalkeeper, isn't it? The keeper is calm as a rock. Impressive, very. Here come Iran on the outside. He's got it back. Chance. It's just that final ball. It's just that final ball. Here they go again. Chance again. They've got the ball 30 yards out. Strike. It powers off. It's not. It's offside. It's offside. Igor Ostenstad, West Ham hate them. No, Ego Ostenstad. I don't like Ego Ostenstad. When he was playing for Southampton, he used to drive me mad, mate. He was, honest to God, he always used to score against us. He suddenly turned into R9 when he played against Man United. I don't know why. Igor Ostenstad, Matt Letizia, all them lot. In regards to West Ham, I mean, obviously, I always remember John Moncur, Thomas. I mean, was it Hughes? Sorry, the one who scored against Man United in 1995. I never forget that game because West Ham played for their life in that game. You know, West Ham played for their life in that game. They absolutely played for their life. West Ham in 1995, West Ham gave their body to stop Man United winning that league. It was personal. You know, the goalkeeper, Ludek McCloskey, turned into some absolute unbeatable machine. Obviously, Andy Cole, and we weren't composed in front of goal. And the fact that Liverpool won the game as well against Blackburn, the fact that that happened, it made it even worse. But obviously, every single adversity that Man United has suffered, we always used to come back the next season and go 1-2 better. You know. Big up, Jay. Big up, Danny B. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. You always get them type of players that always seem to score against one team. Yeah. I mean, we used to get it a lot. A lot of players would raise their game against Man United. That's what they used to do. We used to get it so many times. Teams in general just raise their game against Man United, but that's what happens. It's part of the package, isn't it? We used to play against the low block all the time. I remember, and we used to be all right with it. We used to fight it and stuff. We used to do all right with the low block, to be honest. Anyway, Iran are here, guys, on the left-hand side, defended very well in this game. Only 5 minutes of injury time. The first time is that only 5 minutes? Is that 5 minutes? It is 5 minutes of injury time. I thought it'd be more than that. It is 5 minutes of injury time here. I did think it would be more than that. However, Iran are in this game. Here they go. Trying to pass intricately. Here they are. Big opportunity. No, there's not enough people in the box. Not enough people in the box there. Danny Welbeck does it to us now a lot. Yeah, we have ourselves to blame for that. She's not got rid of him in the first place. They need that goal. It'd be great if they get that goal. That really put the cat amongst the pigeons. That would really put the cat amongst the pigeons. They need that one chance. They need to be more composed in front of goal. When they get into that position, they need to be more composed. They need to look up. Nearly again. They're always nearly going through. How many draws we saw this World Cup? It's amazing. Yeah, I think it's got to be a record. I think there was one time we had 5 draws in a row out of all the games. There was last week. I think there was 5 draws in a row. Iran got to be careful not to lose this game, though. They got to keep it well cleared away. They've got to be careful not to lose. A draw, they got a chance against Egypt to do the business, but losing this game, nah. They can't lose this game. It'll be a nightmare if they lost this game. Throw comes in. It's out here on the wing. Cross comes in, and it's headed over the bar. It's headed over the bar. We've got 3 minutes left in this game. Injury time. 0-0. Anyway, either way, this is a very good result for Iran. You know, a very good result. To draw 0-0 against Belgium in the World Cup, it's a good result. Take it to the last game. Belgium have been poor. Belgium are always poor, Danny B. Belgium are the most overhyped team in Europe. Every time, I said it, every time I've watched Belgium, unless they're playing Liechtenstein or San Marino, every time I watch Belgium, I'm like, yeah. You know? And that's in the last 10 years. That's the last 10 years I've been like that. They've been ranked number 1 in the world. And I've always asked myself the question, why are they number 1 in the world? In what reason? You know what I mean? It's overly gassed. Goal kick to Iran. I mean, I think Iran have had 2 very good chances in this game. They had a goal disallowed. I don't think it was a goal. I don't think it should have been disallowed. It was an offside. They took an age trying to show the replay, probably trying to make it look more offside than it was. You know what I mean? It was not offside. And they should have won this game. You know what I mean? Even 11 against 11 at that time. They're on the prowl here, Iran. That's going to be a foul to Belgium. No, play on. 1 minute to go. Oh, that was a great strike. That was a great strike. I thought it was 1-0 there. It was a very good strike there. Yeah, I thought it was 1-0 there. Bloody hell. I thought that was going straight into the top corner. It was a good strike, though. Goalkeeper couldn't reach it. There we go. We're in the final seconds of the game. Belgium they're looking good, Belgium at the moment, but they've got 10 seconds to go. Iran haven't really got the ball in the last 10 minutes. They'll be disappointed by that. They could have took advantage. They'd be disappointed that they didn't get that one chance. Do you know what I mean? That one chance that would have given them that opportunity. Oh, full time, guys. Full time. Belgium 0, Iran 0. Unbelievable result for Iran, guys. In the end, historical result for Iran. The dream is still alive for them. They will be playing Egypt in the last game, guys. Winner takes all. That will be unbelievable. All 3 games in this draw have been draws. Yep, I think there'll be a window. Who definitely in the last game. But what a result for Iran. Goalkeeper was absolutely unbeatable. Unbeatable. What a goalkeeping display. One of the best goalkeeping displays you'll see at a World Cup. Absolutely. Guys, absolutely brilliant. 0-0. And they could have won it, to be fair. Let's be honest, guys. They could have won it, to be fair. Fair play to Iran after everything, all the context that surrounds this game, everything that in regards to the traveling and whatnot and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It was an absolutely superb performance, and you have to give them the credit. You have to give them the credit in regards to that, you know. And Egypt will be a difficult game, no doubt about it. Egypt have their players, of course, but so do Iran. Iran have proven that they can play the big teams now, and they've proven that they can win the big games. You know what I mean? And that's what I would say, you know. And they've proven that they're capable. Definitely good defensively. They've got a good goalkeeper. I'm looking at that goalkeeper for Man United now. Look at that. You know what I mean? Thinking, goodness me, wouldn't he be a good number 2 for Man United? Do you know what I mean, guys? Absolutely. He would definitely be a good number 2 for United. Fabulous display and fabulous game in regards to that. Jay, from the worst display in the Zidane to one of the best goalkeeper displays, yeah. That was an awful display. That Zidane performance irritates me. It really does. He's using the name Zidane and he performs like that. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely diabolical performance that was. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely from that Zidane goalkeeper. But this goalkeeper, there has been a couple of very good goalkeeping displays in this tournament. Voxenia and now the goalkeeper for Iran. They've had, I mean, those two goalkeepers have been fantastic. They've been absolutely fantastic, and fair play to them, absolutely, because no one knew who they were before this tournament. So look, you know what? There's no reason why we can't scout this. If we're looking for a number 2 goalkeeper, look at this tournament. Let's find a number 2 goalkeeper. I'm pretty sure we can probably pick one up for cheap. I'm pretty sure that could happen, of course. Absolutely, guys. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that final game. The final game should be very, very entertaining. The final game is upon us, and this is where you get into the nitty gritty, doesn't it? This is where you get into the do or die and winner takes all and things like that. Absolutely. But guys, I want to thank everyone for joining me, especially for these last 2 games. Really appreciate you. It's been amazing. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Why not join me tomorrow morning for the game between New Zealand and Egypt, guys? It'd be great to have you guys there. It really would. Thank you, everyone who's supporting the channel. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everyone who joined me today. It has been great. And you know what? Football, you never know. You never know. Football is the great humbler. It's a great equalizer. It's everything, but all bundled in one, isn't it? It's one of those sports where you never know what's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? But one thing's for certain: when a team has the adversity feeling and they have the grit between their teeth, that's when you know. You know what I mean? That's when miracles could happen in football. You know, ask Greece when they won the European Championship. It can happen. It does happen, and this World Cup could spring a few surprises this next 3 weeks, of course, guys. And you never know. The third place go up. The third place go to the next round. You know, all right. Iran have got 2 points. They probably need to win one game. I mean, if they draw against Egypt, it's not the end. I don't think it is, but they'll definitely be on the top of the tree in regards to the 3-point team. So they wouldn't have lost if they draw against Egypt. They haven't lost. So you know, it could be the fact there that they draw the game and they might still go through. You know, you never know. 3 points is difficult, I know that, but if they haven't lost, they'll definitely be up there. They're definitely up there in regards to the group and stuff like that, and going through with the third place team. Guys, absolutely. Guys, why not smash a like on the video? I don't know how many likes we've got at the moment, but thank you so much, everyone. Guys, don't forget to put your notifications on when I do go live, and hopefully I'll see you early in the morning, breaking dawning, of course, guys. It'd be fantastic to see you guys there, of course, as usual. And don't forget to put your subscribe if you're new. If you don't mind, you can subscribe. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the channel. It'd be great to have you join us here more often, of course, guys. But thank you, guys. Look, you know what I would say is that to wrap up. Football. This is why football's the best sport in the world. This is what it is. You don't get this in any other sport. You don't get these moments in any other sport. You don't get these results in any other sport other than football, because football is it's the most passionate game, and it's played with the heart, and that's why it's the best sport in the world. You know what I mean? And it brings people together, and it helps mend. Do you know what I mean? I would say. So hopefully, looking forward to next week. Obviously, we got the third game. Of course, England are playing on Tuesday/Wednesday. That should be a good game. So I'm looking forward to that against Ghana, and looking forward to the games coming up. Don't forget to get your notifications on, so you know when the next game is coming up. You know I'll be going live for whatever game. There's so many games, guys. I'm losing count. I'm losing my bearings and stuff like that. You know what I mean? In regards to these games, absolutely. But thank you, guys. I shall see you tomorrow morning. Take it easy. Have a great day, great night, great evening, wherever you're in the world. I'm Sal. Take it easy. Peace.